Erica and Brad, tonight John Fritchie talked about the sad reality of this situation. The whole point of the registry and the ordinance was to protect animals. And for years, because of this neglect, that hasn't happened. In Cook County, any animal abuse offender who tries to adopt or buy a pet can be fined up to $5,000. And maybe that would happen if the county was enforcing its own ordinance and using its own system. We found the Animal Abuser Registry that former County Commissioner John Fritchie worked to create with Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart.
We had a lot of discussion about the cost of creating the registry.
Has never actually been used, not once, for years.
The sad reality is I have no doubt that there are people who should not have been able to buy a pet, who have been convicted of committing horrible crimes against the animals, who have walked out of pet shops with new victims.
Fritchie found out when you did.
When I saw your story yesterday, my jaw dropped. This was not something that was passed as a feel-good ordinance. This was something that was passed to protect animals and to prevent felons from getting their hands on more animals.
The ordinance directs the judge to order offenders to register and the county clerk to share that information with the sheriff's office. His take?
I think a lot of judges aren't aware that they are supposed to notify these people, that they have to register. And if those people aren't being notified, then the clerk's office doesn't know that they have to send that information on to the sheriff's office. So now all of a sudden, you have everything fall through the cracks and you wind up with an empty registry.
Tonight, we know the Chief Judge Timothy Evans' office is looking into this, but we still haven't heard back from the county clerk's office. And the sheriff's department tells us they're still waiting on information from them so they can start enforcing the ordinance.
The key, though, is when we find a situation like this, as we did through your report, that we bring it to people's attention, that we take the steps necessary to make sure that the law works the way it was supposed to.
He took another look at the ordinance today and told me in the long term, changes could be made with automatic entries into the system once an abuser is convicted. That would prevent anything like this from happening again. Of course, we'll follow up on that idea. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.